next project is going to be transferring a photo using a sticker paper and a printer. So I chose this picture. It's my friend's dog and her little kitten, and I downloaded an app called Fotor, Fotor, and used it to manipulate the picture like this, so that way I can do it black and white. I'm pretty sure you can do colors, but I prefer doing the black and white, so that way any kind of smudges or smears are not going to look bad. It'll probably look a little more artistic. Imperfection is perfection. So then next is using the app to print it. Alright, here we're in the HP Smart app for Android. We're going to go to print photos so that we can print our photo. Go under my photos. I made a special album, so we're going to pick that picture. We're going to go ahead and change the settings through the print button, and we're going to go to layout, manually resize it so that way it'll fit our plank of wood. And then I usually just go kind of flip it to the side so that way I can make sure it's the right size. We're going to go ahead and flip it to, this is especially important if you have words. If you don't have words, it's not so much. Then we're going to go to the quality. Sorry, we're going to go to more options in quality. Make sure it's the best for the ink, and then we will print from there. Alright, after you print the picture that you want to transfer, you're going to gently and carefully place it on the wood wherever it's going to be transferred, and make sure you use a roller or whatever to smooth that out onto the wood without moving the paper, so that way it does fully transfer, because it's basically just going to be ink laying on top of that sticker paper. So you have to be careful when you flip it over and transfer it, otherwise it gets really expensive because you're wasting a lot of ink. But if you do it right, it should come out something like this, and then we're going to wait 24 hours before we put a glaze on. I decided to do a stencil, and we're going to make our own stencil. I could probably get one online, but like Hobby Lobby or Joann's did not have one. So we basically did the same thing, or I did the same thing as I did on the wood before we actually burn it the first time. So you make your perfect circle, make sure you find your center point, and then you do your degrees where it's going to be, and I made sure that they were from the middle, same distance, so that way it is actually the correct measurement. And then you measure from that point with a roller across the same amount of distance between it, and that's why I got little marks, so that way I know where I'm going to be burning. And so what I did is I got a what are those things called? Knife point. Yep. So what I did is I purchased a knife point, a hot knife point, at Hobby Lobby, and it screws into your wood burner, and it's just like an X-Acto knife, but it'll get hot, and then you can actually melt through this plastic. And so we're gonna make this so that way we can actually it'll be easy to just take a pencil, mark the lines where we're gonna be actually burning the numbers into the wood, and so that way the clock numbers won't be so far off or hard to do. So I just wanted to go over that. Alright, so this is the clear coat that I put on it. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's called Mod Podge Gloss Clear Acrylic Sealer. I did it really carefully, did it probably like 3 or 4 times. Really light mist over this since it's ink. And then I took the stencil, the pre-made clock stencil that I made, set it on top of the clock, and then that way I have like these pencil markings that I can just erase after we burn the numbers in, so that way it's a little straighter this time. Thanks for stopping by.